welcome back. Today we've been working on demoing the shack roof, and we got a bunch of wood. Look at this. So we're actually going to put a second level on it since the roof was literally ripped off, and we need more storage down here and more room to put electrical panels in the future, possibly. We're putting a second level. She's gonna be a double-decker unit. So Dad just got back from town with a trailer full of 2x6s and plywood. So I guess that's what we're doing. Brody, are we having fun?
No.
Cleaning pits that time of the year, and the tarps blew off, so they filled up with water, so we're backing out water. You were cleaning a grain bin, wasn't that fun?
Great.
It was great. So here's what we got going on up here. We totally, the south side, as you've seen, totally ripped completely off. So we've cut these boards off, and we're actually going to run a 2x8 here, and then 16-inch on center across to basically build a floor, plywood, then build a wall on top of here, tip it up. We are having a contractor come tomorrow to help, a one-man contractor, which will be nice to have a professional to help us, so we're going to help him build the wall, tip it up, maybe 10 foot on this side, 8 foot on the other side, and just do a one sloped roof is kind of the goal. So, Brody, don't fall. But we're waiting for Brody to get done there, so then we can get our forklift here, and of course picked up wood at the lumber yard, and the stuff we need is on the bottom of the pile.
Look what I found in here.
What did you find?
That wouldn't have been good.
Nails? Screws? A whole fistful of them?
Only that one. Ow.
Here he shows up with your scraper you needed 20 minutes ago.
I got it already.
I feel like I've been in there for an hour.
It looks like you got some cat poop on your butt.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit down anywhere.
You know, you drove Callie's car today,
Oh my god.
and you're gonna drive her car with that on you?
I'll have to go into my boxers.
Wear his underwear. Well, Dougal, what do you think of our subfloor? I promise you that nothing is square.
Why?
And because we're building off of the building you built 20 years ago.
That survived a tornado, and you think it's square
Part of
anymore?
it survived.
Only a little survived. All right, yeah, we got our sill there, or we went on the sill with a 20-foot long 2x8, and are just filling in every 16 inches, basically building a floor. Then to find out he forgot to buy insulation, so tomorrow when the carpenter shows up at 8 o'clock, we'll have this all framed up, be waiting for insulation. Then we're going to put plywood down 3/4 inch and then start building walls for the next hurricane.
Your big foot's in the way there.
What are you doing?
Sliding these up there.
I'll stand somewhere else.
Not bad if I don't say so myself. I'm excited for this. We talked about buying one of those little portable buildings for down here for extra stuff. This will be nice. So to get it in here, to get up here, we're going to put the door probably somewhere in this area and another catwalk right there up and in, just because there is no room inside the building to have a staircase. It would take up literally half the building. So that is the plan as of now. Well, we're going to call that progress tonight. So we moved all the tools in here under the sealed up no roof. Anyways, yeah, we'll touch base in the morning. Well, welcome back. We got the subfloor on and covered this all up, so at least we're mostly waterproof again, right?
For a little bit.
I guess I have to go Salford, try to dry out a cornfield. desperation.
Tick tock, tick tock. Time is ticking.
So you're gonna stay and help pound nails?
Somebody's up there. We'll see how busy I am.
So we upgraded Eric to another Eric that knows what he's doing with carpentry. So we're gonna build the wall up here and then stand it up. And I guess it's just down to you and me now because Dad has to go dry a field out with the sulfate. So he's new to the camera, so we'll see how he does. How was the field?
The field was muddy.
It was muddy, but you
Yeah,
just sent it.
Sent it in circles. Oh yeah.
That job's
you
fun.
just wouldn't believe it out there. It's absolute brutal.
So we've got all our walls framed and installed. Me and Eric been working on that. And now we're gonna build rafters here. Well, basically just notch 2x6s out and go at an angle down. We're gonna make a template. We need 9 of them. We're gonna go every 32 inches apart. And then also, you wanna grab that? And then also, we're gonna then stub in little boards for the end wall. We didn't wanna mess around with cutting and making an angled end wall. So we'll just stub those in when we're done and should be good to go. Now we got another guy, so
Well, I'm not staying, maybe.
you're here for the angled cuts. I know you like the angled cuts. That's thinking.
I'm more of a stud wall builder type, and being they're all put up, I guess I'm done.
I suppose.
Huh.
We're both so fascinated by his
Yeah.
pencil he has here.
It's basically just a big mechanical.
Well, that's got nothing on mine. Look at I got a bunch of yellow tape wrapped
Oh.
around it.
This is when the fingers leave.
What's that? Yeah.
This is when the fingers leave. He cut his thumb off once.
Oh yeah.
They sewed that back on.
That
He's
grew
better than
back
ever
nicely.
now.
50 stitches.
Oh.
Three-
The whole thumb.
Oh,
Almost.
He doesn't mess around. It's all or nothing.
I was telling Chet I thought it was just a pretty superficial thing, so when it happened, I thought I just grazed it. I grabbed it. Had Mom run me up to the hospital. I get there and take my hand off and try to move my thumb, and it ain't moving.
Oh, man. So now, me and Dad are basically tracing like kindergarten kids. And he's making them look pretty. We need 9 of them. Then we'll just set them up there and nail them in. Should be good. How many we got? 2, 4, 6, 3 more. So we have to wait about a week for the tin. Ain't gonna show up. But at least we got a somewhat waterproof. We might put some tape or caulk over the seams so that the electrical components in the shack don't get ruined. But here's the doorway. We're gonna have to build some sort of steel catwalk over to that platform. We want to keep it open right in this area in case we ever would need to forklift up big components or whatever we might need in the future. So trying to forward think as much as possible. Oh, but we'll get these rafters on here and then I think he'll be done for the day.
Yeah, I'm too darn far away.
Well, we got that framed. So, cleaning up here a little bit. You gonna scratch the tin with that?
I want to get the insulation off.
That's
Look at
something that you would say to me.
this. This is a broom. This
Oh.
doesn't scratch.
A stiff bristled broom on dry conditions. That sounds like it would scratch. Anyways, that looks impressive. I hope it hangs on there because the bottom is only 2x4 and we built 2x6 on top, so it should be just fine, right?
Yep. It's gonna be just fine. Look at
So we got to remember why the roof blew off in the first place. The roof blew off because this here big thing flew right through the rafter system and made a hole. You can about imagine the size of hole that that would make, along with some other debris that came down on top of it, which then opened it up, so then the wind just got suction and took the whole roof off. So, which really all it did was take the tin off. The wood was just fine, besides the rafter that
Besides that one that was busted in half.
this from the big deadhead or whatever you call it.
Look at this disastrous place.
Yeah, it's horrible. Are we gonna go farming tomorrow? We're gonna try. They're out mudding around again, I guess, trying to spread some fertilizer and dry out the field. So hopefully we can get the corn planter going tomorrow on just a small amount of acres before I'm a believer we're not gonna plant all of our corn. Now, there'll be other decisions that will have to be made. Now that'll be between TPing it or planting beans into it. We'll see. We'll see. Don't know. We'll see what pays better, actually, is kind of the decision, but no one wants to deal with the weeds all summer long.
I think you gotta crawl up that ladder. You're gonna have to actually get inside the bend and push on that sensor to make sure that that is working. Otherwise, we're gonna blow the roof off the bend. When
Well,
it fills
that wouldn't be good. I'd hate to be down a 5th bend roof.
up. What's one more?
So you can't climb up there because when you get to the top, there's no rungs left. They all ripped off when the scaffolding fell down. So
It ripped the roof ladder off?
yeah.
Well, is
So
it a
when I
manhole?
grabbed onto the one and it was all loose and my heart went from here to there, I decided to retreat. So you can't climb up the bend, you'll never know how full it is.
Well, what do you mean? You gotta get in there. You gotta open up the manhole.
No way up there.
So the outside ladder here is
No.
wrecked or the roof?
Once you're on the roof, there's no rungs going across. They all got ripped off.
So where's the manhole? Right next to it, isn't it?
Way up there. You can't reach it.
Well, I'm going up there.
No, you aren't. No, you ain't. So we got things under control down there at the bend site. Notice that this is a different sprayer. So that flat track sprayer is got pre-emerge in for corn. Now we got to go spray some black bean acres here very shortly. So we're gonna just, instead of washing out, cleaning out, that's the nice thing of having 2 sprayers, is now we can put, can't remember what that chemical is called, but it's a different chemical. So instead of switching out and messing around with that all, we're just gonna swap implements, which will be way, way easier in the long run. So that's what we got going here. So I'm gonna fill up the hand washing tank here. I'm gonna back it out. I am going to try and just drive down the driveway and spray out. I think there's maybe 30 gallons in here. The ball sometimes gets stuck, but I think it's so empty it's not even registering up to 50 gallons. So I'm gonna spray that out and flush the boom. Make sure there's no nozzles plugged. Just make sure it's ready for the field, basically. So when Eric is ready to give her, it should work. And let's see if I remember how to operate this thing. He's got now, so since this sprayer is 2012 model, so everything is different from what the new 2020 model sprayers, 2021 model sprayer. So here's the new sprayer box. Here's the older one. Well, we just pulled this out of the planter tractor because that planter tractor is going to be planting, different harnesses, all that. So major inconvenience there, but it is what it is. Maybe if this happens a lot and we plan on keeping the sprayer a while, we might want to think about buying another harness. So then all you got to do is swap or put the extra monitor in here. I still remember how to unfold it. I haven't gotten the spray yet this year. Eric's been doing it all. I am parked so that the sun, I can see the pattern and everything looks really, really nice. So it'll be good just to flush the boom, get all the RV antifreeze out of there, and if any chemical leaked out of the hoses, which that does seem to happen over winter, that isn't getting applied on the field, because that would be very bad, because black beans are very, very sensitive to other chemicals. So everything's working very good. Auto height's working. Sections are all turning on and off like they should. It's talking to the tractor. I think we're a green light on this unit. She needs a drink. She needs a drink. She's thirsty. Well guys, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I am going to swap the other sprayer on that tractor now so that it is ready to go. He's got to catch the corn planter before he's got to go spray anything for black beans. So he'll need the other sprayer, but we got our test fired well. Fields are still too wet. But hopefully tomorrow we can get something going again in the fields, get some action going. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it.